Hi, this is James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right, this one is called Sleeping on the Job. Sleeping on the job. Yes, man, I've had many jobs and stuff like that. This one was when I worked security in Chicago. It was right off Wentworth. It was just placed right off the expressway. When you come up on the expressway, it was right on the side. So it was a bus company, and it was called Willett Bus Company. Yes, it was a bus company like for school buses and charter buses and stuff like that. And they needed a security to watch the buses. So nobody would break in there, take their CB radio and stuff out of there. So the first day I got there, I uh I mostly just hung out in one of the buses. If the weather got bad and stuff. Because it was raining that the day I started, so I hung out in the bus and stuff like that. And the next day, the manager came and he said, "James, man, you're a pretty good officer, okay? And we're gonna set you up right down here. We're gonna set you up right, okay?" I said, "Yes, yeah, okay, okay." He said you're gonna set me up right. So when I came to work the next day, there was a trailer out there. It was like a trailer home. It had a couch, love seat, chair, refrigerator, stove, television, heat and air conditioning, and everything. So when I went in the booth, they said, "Hey, you can chill in here, until your shift is over." So I said, "Man, what in the world?" So I went in there and I watched a little cable. They had cable on the television. I said, "Wow, what in the world?" So I sat down and watched TV and everything like that. Then the next morning, I stepped out and went home. But then the next day, I got in there and it was kind of cold outside. It was cold outside. So I walked around the perimeter of the lot. Checked all the buses and stuff. Then I went inside and I started watching television. So I got pretty comfortable. So I laid on the couch. uh, Laid on the couch and watched television. So when I watched television, that was the first day it happened. First day. The first day I fell asleep. I fell asleep on the couch. And I woke up at but this was an overnight shift, so it was when I woke up it was like 6 o'clock. I got off at 7. So I woke up, I said, "Oh my goodness, oh." And I panicked and started getting up, and I got out and walked around outside, and everything was okay. So I got up, I went to the sink, washed my face and stuff like that. I said, "Okay." So then after that, the next day, the same thing happened. Same thing happened. I fell asleep again, and nobody checked on me. Nobody came to check on me or nothing to see if I was woke, because I guess they trusted me. So the next day, I found this dog outside. It was one of those hound dogs. It was had those long ears hanging down, like it was a basset. No, not a basset hound, a beagle, and it had a big voice. It had a strong voice. So I said, well, maybe if I feed him enough, he can be my partner around here. So I would feed him some of my lunch, and stuff like that, chicken bones and stuff like that. So me and the dog became friends. So that dog would sit outside and it would bark if somebody came around. I knew. So that was my alarm system. That dog would bark. So the next day, this time, soon as I got there, I went to sleep. This happened to me before too. This happened to me before when I got to Tennessee, you know. But this one was at the bus company. So finally, I said, "Man, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this." This happened to me up here in Memphis too. So I said, "I can't keep doing this." So finally, I told him. I said, "Look, I can't uh, continue this job." And he said, "Look, we're going to be moving to Florida. So you're welcome to come with us. You're welcome to come." So I said, I couldn't go because I had my daughters up there and everything like that. I told them I couldn't go. So they said, "Well, we're gonna be moving from here." So he said, "Let us know in a couple of days because after that we're gonna move the company." So I finally said I ended up not being able to take the job, you know, in Florida because I was in Chicago. So I let it go. My last day there, I had to send the dog away, because I didn't want to take it home. So that's it. But mm, but man, they made it too comfortable for me. Too comfortable. Too comfortable. You know. But finally, I think tried to get in. Somebody tried to get in one day, and the dog barked, and I came out and was able to get him out of there. But didn't know incidents happened there. That was a sweet job though. It was sweet. It was sweet. The only thing is that I couldn't stay woke. Couldn't stay woke. But I vowed not never to do that again. But then it happened to me out here too. At a place where no one would come to check on me or nothing. And they had the booth with heat, air, television, cable, lazy boy chair, and everything, and a little couch in there. I would come to work, and sometimes I'd come to work with my house shoes on. I go in the booth, go to sleep. Plus, I had another job in the morning. I was working at the library. I had a job at the library. At nights, I would work overnight. And people thought I was crazy. They said, how do you work both of those jobs? How do you work overnight, come home, and get like a couple of hours of sleep, maybe 3 hours of sleep, and then go to the library? How do you do that? I said, "Hey, just do it. I got to do it." But they didn't know I was sleeping on his job. Oh, man, I'm getting sleepy now. Talking about it. Getting sleepy talking about it. Yeah. So one day I was asleep down there, and a supervisor came. Yes, a supervisor came. And I had to lock the gate. I had the gate locked anyway. So he couldn't come straight in and catch me. But I was in there knocked out. And when I saw his headlights, I said, "Oh my goodness." He said, "Bum, bum, bum, bum." And I had hurried up and put my shoes on. So I came out. I said, Yeah. He said, man, you hear me blowing out here? Shoot, I was blowing. I said, ah, man, I don't know. I guess I was reading something like that. He said, you got to pay attention. I said, yeah, okay, okay. But he didn't catch me either. He 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 thought he had me, but he didn't have no evidence. So yeah, that's crazy, man. But I finally told them that I can no longer work here, and they said, why you doing such an excellent job? I said, yeah, that's what you think. You doing such an excellent job. I said, look, I can no longer do this. But the thing is, I could no longer work there because that was just easy, free money for doing nothing, you know. So I couldn't continue to work there no more. So I let the job go, and I just worked at the library. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Some of these jobs, they make it so easy for you just to come in and sleep. You know, they make it easy for you to come in and sleep. You know, like when I worked at the hotel, they make it easy for you to sleep. You know, especially when you're working late nights, working the 12 to 8 shift, 12 to 8 in the morning. I know they don't expect you to stay woke the whole time. So that's why I didn't want to continue to do that because I'll sooner or later I was going to get caught. My luck was going to run out on me sooner or later. So that was it. So I just let it go. And after that, no more midnight shift. Working no more midnight. No more late nights. Sometimes maybe I'll go in like about 10 something, 10 at night till 6 in the morning when they have a special detail or something like that. But that's just one time. And then I'll be off the next day. I'll be able to get me some sleep and then go back to work as regular. But I don't work no more midnight shifts. No more. And I'll never work another midnight shift again if I can help it. Now I can never say never. Don't ever say never. So because if they offer me a lot of money for to work on a midnight shift, I can't do nothing but say yeah, I'll take it. But all right, you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share them with your friends. Share it with your loved ones. And even share them with your enemies. Yes. Adios. Don't rag on me about my V-neck. My V-neck, okay? It's comfortable. Peace.